Hey everybody, I hope you're having a good week so far. I actually woke up this morning and I had that feeling where I just thought it was Friday and then I realized it was not. Not yet Friday, and so that's just one of those bad feelings when you wake up to your early alarm clock. But I am excited to share with you some of my favorite products that I've been using a lot of lately. I call it my shopping list ideas because they're all things I'd really recommend to you. And if you see little bits of my shirt popping in here, I'm just going to show it to you. It is my Save the Earth, It's the Only Planet with Cupcakes t-shirt here. I believe I got that from Walmart, but anyway, just wanted to let you know that's what it is. I want to talk about Velcro rollers here. I've been using a lot of like hot hair roller sets, you know, where you heat them up and you take them out and put them in. But sometimes I want a little different look with my hair that's not totally like, you know, uniform curls all over. I might actually want, because my hair is down to, I've got it in a ponytail today, but my hair is down to about like here. So sometimes I want a little more body and smoothness towards the top and maybe more curl on the bottom. And so that's when I bring in the Velcro rollers. Put your hair around the curling iron to get it hot, and then you immediately put it on the roller. But these big sizes that I get from Sally's, you know, I might do two right up here just going straight back and then two on each side, and then I've got lift and smoothness in the crown and the top part of my hair. Then you can just go around while those are up there in that part of your hair. You can just go around the rest of your hair with your curling iron. I have like I think it's a 1-inch curling iron, and then you know you've got that bit more curl but the body on top, and it all really works, especially if you like a bang, you know, going across kind of like that, that's more smooth and not as tightly curled. Velcro rollers are great for that. So just keep in mind you don't have to use them like all over your head. You can just use them like I do sometimes in key areas and get that different look. Also, before we get into the makeup, I want to talk about the Lazy Self Tanners product here. This is from Victoria's Secret, and you might have seen this on my blog recently. It's the Beach Sexy Tinted Body Lotion with Shimmer, and it's kind of like just a bronzy, shimmery product. And I'll show you a few pictures that I posted on my blog so you can see exactly how it looks. Sometimes, you know, I'll forget to do my sunless tanning, or I'll just, you know, not feel like it the night before, and so but I get up in the morning and maybe I'm wearing a skirt or I'm wearing something that's showing my arms a lot, and so I do want to have maybe a little more color, and this is really good for that. It does have shimmer. The scent is nothing objectionable to me. I don't even really notice it that much. It might blur the lines a little bit if you had a little unevenness with your tan, but the main thing is that this creates a really shimmery, glowy look and a little bit of bronze tint to your skin. Where makeup is concerned, I've got a lot, so I'm gonna have to get through this somewhat quickly, but I get asked a lot about my favorite way for applying foundation, and I bounce around a lot. I try a lot of different kinds of foundations. For example, I've just recently picked up that new Revlon Whipped Color Stay foundation, so that's like, you know, different from your traditional liquid, and then you've got the mousse and the foam and all these different kinds. Sometimes I use my fingers, sometimes I use a stippling brush or a flat foundation brush. But really, the kind of brush that I keep coming back to, almost despite any different texture, is this one from Sigma. It's the F80. It's a flat top Sigma. It's from their Sig Max collection. It's a synthetic brush. It's extremely dense and soft. Forgive me, mine I used this morning. It's not perfectly clean, but this is just great for buffing in the foundation. I feel like it's just the perfect like length of the brush hairs here to really be able, see how I move it on my hand and the bristles kind of are able to shift and move. It's really able to get a good blend because it's got so many dense, super soft little fibers on there. So this has been great for me regardless of what foundation I use. This is usually the strategy that's going to work best for getting it on there and getting it even and flawless looking. So that is my go-to foundation brush. But before foundation usually comes primer, and one that I've been really seeing as a standout primer lately is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless SPF 20 Bronze Tint. Again with the bronze tint, but it is summer, we know that. So why is this cool? Well, I've tried several different bronzers that claim to have a bronze tint, specifically Smashbox Photo Finish and Laura Geller. They both have that bronze version, and I've put them on my face, and while they feel good and they feel nice and smooth, they don't really have a tint. Like, it appears to be that way, but once you blend it out on your skin, you don't even see it anymore. This one from Too Faced actually does have a little bronze tint, and plus it feels so super smooth that if you just wanted to, you know, kind of wear this alone, I feel like you could. Like, it blends in and it gives you just a really great canvas either for your foundation to start with a little more color, or, you know, just on its own even. It's kind of like pore minimizer plus a little bit of color. You guys wouldn't be mad at me if I talked about one more bronze product, would you? This is like the bronzer themed shopping list ideas. I don't know, but I got to mention this. There's not a ton of matte bronzers in the drugstore, and there aren't any that I've found that I would classify as being like a darker matte bronzer, something closer to my, you know, lovely Too Faced Chocolate Soleil that I think is so great. But Revlon PhotoReady has come out with this version, and it's bronzed and chic. It's number 100, and what you've got here are quadrants of color that are matte, 4 different shades, and this bottom part here is actually quite dark. Like, that's a really good contour right there. And the way I use this, I've got this on today, and I took a fluffy brush and I swirled it all in there, and then I just lightly dusted that all over my face just to give me that little skin tone boost, and then I took an angled brush just over the bottom part and used that as my cheek contour. It's wonderful. It's really, really good. So while I love my NYC Sunny and my Rimmel Natural Bronzer in Sunlight as good kind of light colored bronzers, matte options, you could still contour with those if you have fair skin. This is something that I feel like people with medium to even deeper skin tones could get something out of if they want that nice deeper shade that they can contour with too. While I'm on Revlon, Revlon I feel like has really hit things out of the park lately where lip products are concerned. I love the lip butters. I love these new Just Bitten Kissable Balm stains. I think these are awesome. I seriously, like, I had 2, I think the last time I talked to you and did my haul, and now I've gotten quite a few more. So if you want to see like a full review, swatches, things like that, tell me in the comments section, but for now I'm going to talk about the 2 that I've really been reaching for a lot. One is the one I'm wearing now, which I consider to be just a great pink color, and this shade is called Cherish, and they look like this. You actually twist the bottom, and that's how you can get more or less product basically out of the top. So it's not something you sharpen, but it's like a jumbo pencil, and it gives your lips that color and moisture when you first put them on, and then that shine a little bit might wear off throughout the day, but you still have some color, especially where the brighter, more pigmented ones are concerned. And then a red. If I've needed red lately, this has been it for me, and this color is Romantic. Love it. I will swatch that for you since you can't see that on. Looks like that. A lot of us think as red as being a little bit more of a high maintenance lip. You got to keep looking at it, touching it up. But with this, it stays on so much better, and then you have that kind of cherry stained lip look even after, like I said, the feel of the product wears off. So very impressed with these, and if you want, or if you want to see a more in-depth review, just let me know. And one other lip thing from Revlon, and this is more of an old school rediscovered thing I've talked about a whole lot over, you know, maybe the past couple years, and it's the Super Lustrous lip gloss. That's my favorite kind of gloss that they have, and the one in Foiled is a super great neutral to have in your collection, and you can use this all over your lips just for kind of a shimmery, almost metallic, kind of peachy nude. See that swatch there? It's kind of hitting the light. Or in this situation, what I did was I just dabbed a little bit of that on the lower center part of my lower lip, and it gives that little bit of shine and instantly a look of fullness there. So it's kind of like lip plumper without any kind of plumping going on, because it's just the illusion that that little bit of shine gives. This catches the light so much. It's so reflective, it really does the job well. And the texture is nice, staying power is really pretty good for a gloss, so I would highly recommend Revlon Super Lustrous. I've been using my new Milani shadow singles a whole lot lately. These are their new reformulated single powder shadows. You can get them at CVS stores, you can get them online at Milani's website or Cherry Culture, but you get a lot of product in here. Again, a full review on this stuff is already out there, but a couple of the shades that I feel like I've been going back to a lot because they are kind of multi-purpose is Tickled Pink, and this is that beautiful shade that is pink with a golden sort of pearliness to it. So I'll swatch that there on my hand. When it hits the light, just a little bit of gold comes through. It's very unique and very pretty, and I'll find I can use that on the lid, but it can also be a beautiful highlight. Then a shade that can either be my crease color or just, you know, lid to the crease if you just wanted to use one shade and be able to get the benefit of kind of a little glow on the lid but a little depth in the crease. A great option is Caramel Brown. And so this shade, as you can see, it also has shimmer, but it's kind of like a taupe brown, and it's very pretty on. I mean, it really is flattering. So there you can see it really catches the light, and those are the types of shades, mid-tone colors that have that little bit of shimmer can be great as sort of a one-step look. But I actually like these two together quite a bit. I think they're very pretty. A liner pick that is sort of a rediscovered thing. I think I kind of put it away, started using some other products, and recently sort of remembered just how great this is. It's the Maybelline Master Drama eyeliner in Midnight Master. This is going to be one of those liners that you don't have to sharpen, which is always a plus for me, and this is black. And I'll sometimes use this on the outer part of my lower lash line and maybe smudge it out a little bit, but once that sets, I mean, this is a truly long-wearing liner. This is going to stand up to like your Urban Decay 24/7 liner pencils in terms of staying power. Color is extremely just rich and saturated, so I think if you're looking for that great eyeliner and you like pencil, this can be your upper lash line as well. I often use liquid there, but I mean, don't get me wrong, you can use this in any way you want. So there's my shopping list ideas, guys. Please keep the requests coming. I love to hear what you want to see on my channel, and that's really what drives the videos on my channel. So thank you so much to those of you who get on Twitter and Facebook and here on YouTube, and just let me know what you want to see. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.